pick my scrubs for tomorrow's show. And then there's this. I think it's cute. And then there's this. But the inside is a jogger. And I don't wear joggers. So it's probably between this and... I wish there was a smaller size of this. Because this is actually nice, right? But there's no small size. This is the same thing as this.
Yes.
I need something different. Something. What do you think about this?
That's feminine.
I don't care if it's feminine.
Come on, please.
Okay, that's enough. You know what? I'm trying to pick my scrubs for tomorrow's show. And then there's this. I think it's cute. And then there's this. But the inside is a jogger. When you're pro. When you're pro. When you become a public figure, people love you a lot. Now that's one side of the sword. But then the reason why people love you a lot can also be the reason why some people hate you a lot. And you need to be willing to take both sides of the sword. You can't want to have the benefits of being a public figure and then not want the hates that some people have for you. That's like saying, oh, you want the benefit of having a nice job, but you don't want the bad side of having to actually go to work. You have to accept it. So you have to mentally prepare for that. It doesn't mean it's fair, but you have to mentally prepare for it. But then the second thing is, the people that spew hate, I've noticed something. Everybody that is a hater is just envious. That's it. I've never met a hater that has something good going for them. I'm serious. Like, check anybody that you ever see that is a troll. The best app. I need you to actually go and check them. And that's why whenever I see someone hating, I laugh. And that's people always like, oh, Faith is laughing. Because in my mind, it's like, you have to be such a loser to be a troll. If your life was good, you would be enjoying your life. You would not be sitting down and trolling someone. If your life was good, you'd be pushing out positivity. You see how you sent me this message? I can tell that you're a good person because you sat down to think about this. If your life was miserable, you would not have the time to think. You would only be able to spew out miserable stuff. So it's not easy, and it affects people too. It gets to people, it brings them down. And I hope as time goes on, the internet gets cleaner. But you also have to prepare yourself that if you want the good sides of fame, you have to accept the bad sides too. I'm a realist. You have to take both sides. But if you're a troll or a hater, get a life, okay? You're a loser. Do better for yourself. Come on.
This is me. That is so inspiring. Yes, it's very, very inspiring. If you really understand what he spilled there out there, because of what Dede has spilled, it is giving all the fans we are asking their faith to spill about bullying. Yeah, same applicable to Sabrina. We're coming for that. But guys, did you get inspired? That is so inspired. Like, it is them all. But coming for that cause, that really brotherhood drags for him. Anyway, guys, this is Thelma trying to update the fans in it. Like, she's trying to take them through the phase of her brand. Okay, yes, bbnaija store, right? That was what she said. And guys, she was just trying to give them a hint, a proof of how things has been moving with her, and she has been doing very well. She was like only one hardworking. The fans were hyping her. She was like hard worker, good digger. Like, she click on the good digger, but hard worker that she doesn't. Please take note that she's not a hard worker. She's a good digger. Her. Hey guys, make this make sense. Which one is correct? She was just, they were just calling her hard worker. Only one hard working Monica, and she was like, good digger. Take notes. Oh, and perhaps this has been making headlines. You can see in every blogger, you see them talking about this. She was trying to put them in their space. And you know how this got to fate. They were trying to, bring back the old memories to play. Let's find out so you can to see your faith in it. So I say, laugh my out, the way you take work so serious, this remind me if what a fellow housemate said about you in diary session when it's time to get to work and get serious. Thelma gets down. She knows how to remove everything and focus on what she wants to do and achieve. And she said, oh, who said that? I find it really cute when people notice certain things about me. She's still trying to, she's still getting, she's still, the face was getting, she was like, who said that? Because fans put it out there to tell her, someone who said that, they were like, in just like trying to guess who could that be. I wasn't thinking she would know who could say, or because I think they come out to see some clip, or really perhaps it's not everything they will say though, in as much as they will strive to see some things. Well, it's not everything. This one said, she said Faith, she guess who, she now said Faith. Oh, I thought as much. I thought you'd not know. Oh really? They were like, yeah, you got it right. You can see, yes, it's Faith, I remember. Okay. She was just laughing because they were like, people have already hyped how to be a strong lady, working out to make ends meet on her own lane, doing her things and getting maximum effort. This was me. I will never forget the day you people were preparing for the wager in one of the rooms and you people were not agreeing with one another. Then the bold girl, Big T, murdered out to make herself breakfast, and the teammates were like, where and why is she going away? Her answer was just continue and give me any role. I can do any role you assign me. And I was like, this girl really trusts herself. I still recall the team even face your fear. Oh, you guys can keep memory for all freak. I recall this day though. And she said, and I deliver as props, girl. That house was funny, sha. Anyway, don't be small funny, like, when at times you remember the old ones, you remember the memories, you're like, oh, I thought I does this, there's certain things you would do and you will not realize it. Seeing it, you're like, oh, this is crazy, you can imagine yourself saying such a thing or behaving in such act. That is at times, that is one some certain scenario or situation where you could do though, and you least expect yourself, dancing in that. Oh, really? I may seem as a Faith applauder. Faith said love and industrial screen from the diary section to TikTok. Oh yeah, this is from the diary section to TikTok. Someone said promise real, recognize real. He always speak good of you in his art. Oh, so Faith recommending, appreciating, Thelma based on words that has been spilled, and they were like, oh, and this is from TikTok. Oh, whoa. Anyway, that's so amazing to see. So guys, is giving, someone said I have read a lot of stupid things on here, but this is number one. You and the people helping your nurses need help. How many interim get a time slots on TV? So when lawyers go on TV to give free legal advice, means they are no longer lawyers. Education is not a scam. All right, and someone now eat it up by including Faith. And Faith always have is speak like he always go for. He even said it there. If you listen very well, he's trying to pick a outfit that will suit his outing today to TVC, because he always speak every morning on TVC. Just like for this month, he said for this month every Wednesday. That is the time he got to speak with people. Anyway, you can someone say first of all he was a doctor and even a neurosurgeon, only for us to catch him as an interim on TVC discussing health issue. The math is not mathing. If you're really old, why are you doing interim doing morning TVC? Let's stop packaging confusion and as experts without a license. So they were like, Faith is not a practitioner, but he's claiming to be one. So why are you caught up in with him? Why are you on TVC if you're really a practitioner of what you said you are? Guys, the drag was so much because of what he's doing. And the fans, he went MIA, and the fans was asking him, why are you off this white black? He was like he need the rest. Okay, but these people need the rest. God damn, he need a rest. He was like, I need a rest. I have something, I always feel on TVC, so I need to study, to think, to reminisce, yes, on what to give out, so that will be engaging and interesting. People like hearing from me. So that needs study. I can't just come out of my own free will to give out what I didn't study. So I need to go study, put my mind in check, and come back and give you guys what you really want. Okay, so and that is where it's indicating. That is what all this is all about. They were like, why is he always on TVC? Or why blah blah blah? At the being he, they like if you really watch, this has been the drag he always get all along. Not being a practitioner, but claiming to be a doctor, that he is not, blah blah blah. They he's a doctor, you would have been seeing him doing 1 or 2 in the hospital for engaging, but he said he's in the hospital, blah blah blah. But guys, you guys should see for yourself now. When he was on the show, you can see all in the hospital that he worked though. You can see how they go all out for him, helping people. In fact, they did this in lab, yaba, like, you know, giving just be like, all in the name of faith. But people cease to understand this. Maybe something happened, I don't understand, best known to him though, but you guys making it seems like he's not really practicing what he really claimed he was, because of seeing him everywhere. That is his own choice to pick, and that is his own choice though. So coming for him no makes sense for me, okay? Because all the main doctor faiths are making, so it is just like slash image starts to faithful, because they always come for each other. And tell me why all these are coming to play. Why all these drugs? So guys, feed your eyes, and he has educated some people in it about bullying, because Dede spilling out the truth about bullying. He was telling a lot of press and got people engaging their fans all about it. And you can see what he spilled about it. Like said one that, and what he spilled is fine. There's no way you are inside a public figure that you will not get negative. Even if a public figure, even if you're not a public figure, there is ups and downs in life, you get that right. If you're striving to be up there, definitely there is obstacles that will even want to make you, that will even want to make you. So in the face of life, what you need to do is don't give up, keep pushing, be you. Because he said trollers, if you watch through all these trollers, they are low lives. They got nothing going on with them. Because you can't tell me why you see them and keep trolling people, because their life are messed up, and which is true. Did you listen to that? Make sure you watch it to the very end, and don't skip up, because it's quite educated. That is one thing I like Faith for, and that is why they keep bullying him, and he's still on it though. Anyway guys, what are you saying though? Have you engaged? Like, share, comment. Okay, so when the Jesus cooking, definitely it's your brought to your doorstep. Always stay glued to this channel for more updates. Bye for now.